Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Into the Breach, where today we set foot for the first time on the detritus disposal island, where detritus tech is just, there's going to be so much acid. It's acid absolutely everywhere. Hopefully we can use that to do truly horrible things to the Vec. When the Vec came, detritus took on what refugees we could. What we lack is your military expertise, Commander. Yeah, I do have the guns. That's true. I don't really want to do a high threat mission. I don't see a reason to do a high threat mission. Let's go this way. Normally, we use conveyor yards to ferry waste vats, but you and the Riftwalkers may be able to use the conveyors against the Vec, on account of the Vec are not smart and they do not think ahead. He didn't say that, but that's okay. Hold on. There's a lot of stuff going on here I'm not familiar with. So, the Arachnid Scion, all other Vec will spawn a Spiderling egg on death. Okay. A Gastropod Leader uses a grapple to pull Vec toward objects or units. Nearby tiles erupt in flames. That's something. That's just a leader. That's just a leader enemy on a normal mission. Unfair. The Alpha Starfish damages the four non-orthogonally adjacent tiles. And a Plasmodia, which launches a short-lived spore that does... Okay. I see. Well, the bad news is everything. The good news is there isn't any. Yep, think that's correct. Okay, we'll figure it out. It's fine. Okay, more time pods. I do love a good time pod. Okay, so... Alright, the environmental tiles happen before the enemy attacks. So I think this thing's going to get pushed in the ocean. Sorry, the ocean. The acid vat. So my immediate inclination here is to spider spawn, right? Because I don't really want there to be a lot of spiders. So you're going to grappling hook. But I can't really... Gosh, I really can't do much about that, it feels like. You have 6 HP. Christ. How do I even affect that? The attack does 3 damage. So I guess we could just put Ralph right here and punch it against the mountain. Actually, oh, right, this thing, it's not a good idea to have Ralph stand there. Is the leader first? The leader is not first. That's interesting. So you're not even attacking. Maybe I need to spider this thing? Because if I attack this and coat it with acid, we could totally kill it. Yeah, okay. Alright, so that solves that problem. This is just gonna happen, right? The attack just occurs. I can't actually stop it. Does the grappling hook... Oh, the grappling hook can move that thing. I'm more than a little surprised. I can't actually move it to a position where it's doing less damage. Yeah. Oh, it gets pushed like normal. Okay, I don't know. I'm making a lot of weird assumptions here. It just doesn't seem like it should get pushed like normal, right? If I do push it, we're going to lose the time pod, which I don't want to do. Alright, I think I'm going to have Harold be the one who does this. Does spawn a spiderling. Not a lot we could do about it right now. And then I think I have... Oh, I should have... I could have thought this through a little bit better. Alright, I'm gonna run up here and just punch this thing into that thing. We're leaving spiderlings behind. It's not ideal. Yep, that's another enemy I've never seen before. Okay, what's your deal? An alpha moth. Launches an artillery attack that pushes both the shooter and the target. Huh. Okay. So... you can just move out of the way. I think we just do this, right? Like I don't even have to move. I don't think I want to move. And then these attacks are both complete non-issues. So I just spider you. So this thing's got 1 HP left. Oh, that's another new kind of enemy. Well, there's a lot of new stuff that they have been waiting until Island 4 to show us. Okay, so that thing's dead already. A fair number of these attacks we can just fully ignore. What is your deal? You're an alpha bouncer. Damage the target and also bounce backwards. Okay. So... I kind of want to just drop another artillery strike. Well, okay. I was about to say, what I was thinking was, if I let this thing get acided first, the artillery strike is way better. But if I let this thing get hit by the acid, we don't get to hit it with the artillery strike at all. Also, I have to figure out what I'm going to do about you. You're the one who's getting hit with the acid. Oh, God, actually. Hold on. How do I make this work? Okay. I think what I do is just drop an artillery shot here. That takes you to 3 HP, and then I just punch you to death. Very sophisticated maneuvers here. You're already going in the slop. You're not actually hitting anything. Actually, you know what? You should move all the way up. There we go. The Vec are not smart. Okay, so all I have to do is get out of the way. I'm just gonna stand over here. You also just get out of the way? Yeah, they're not going to do anything at all. Okay. And this one's going to hurl himself into the acid, which is very fun. Okay. We lost some buildings, as I often do. But that was a lot of new stuff we had to learn all at once there, so, you know, I don't feel too bad about it. And we did get the power back immediately. So we have a reactor. Who wants the reactor? It would be kind of nice if this attack just did 3 damage. It sucks that that costs 5 reactors, but... maybe I'm better off upgrading your damage. Let's, like, do an install. We'll make this building immune. And I think I would rather wait until we have 1 more reactor to reroute some stuff to +2 damage. Because the thing is... do we need the health? Maybe, you know what? Maybe it's okay. Yeah, I'm going to do that. We'll just give you 4 damage. Let's go... oh, defend the train. Defend the train is often a total nightmare. Our trains seem to provoke the Vec. Whether it's the chemicals or the vibration, we don't know, but the Vec attack them on sight. So the train is often very difficult. We got a starfish leader. It does 3 damage and it has 6 HP. Alright. Alright, I don't love it. The good news is there's a lot of acid on the ground already. Well, that's an annoying place for you to be. I want to execute a bombing run on the train so badly. They probably shouldn't get to start with 5 units and also a scion and also all of their units attack 100 tiles each, and it's just, it feels like a lot, you know? Alright, here's what I'm thinking. If I use this thing, yeah, if I do an arachnid spawn off of this, have the arachnid run around and attack the starfish leader from this side. We cover it with acid and drop it to 4 HP. Then we do the bombing run on this set of tiles. And that'll kill you and you. It'll leave this thing alive at 2 HP. And it will leave these 2 alive, which is a problem. But I don't think I can do anything about that. I'm just going to move you, like, over here somewhere. I don't think it really matters where you are right now. So, I think we stop this one. We just let this happen. Yeah, can't stop them both, but this is at least a kill. Oh, hey. All right, well. We won the die roll. At this point, that's getting pretty close to 1 in 6, so it's not so unlikely. All right, let's talk about this. First of all... that thing has positioned itself in a position where if I spider it, it won't actually help that much. So that's annoying. So we can execute another bombing run. Bombing run sadly doesn't actually kill anything, though. If I just punch this thing, it does at least actually die. Then we move Harold to here and grab this, because if I push it, it's just going to kill Ralph, because I did unequip the health thing. And then you move to here, and you do in fact spider this thing. Even if the spider's not helpful now, we can just have an extra unit available. So many alpha bugs, just so many. Okay, so the good news is you can just move out of the way of a lot of this. Yeah. Actually, almost all of this is completely ignorable, which is really funny. So if I walk down here and bounce you off of that thing, you'll take lethal damage. This thing spawned its little weird spore in a way that's actually going to kill it. And like, we win, right? Just step out of the way, little spider. I'll save you. With violence. Who would have thought that the Vec would aid us on the battlefield in that particular way? How very strange. Okay. Hooray, we did it. Do we want to just take the soft one? Soft one. You know, the easier one, the one that is gentle. While teleporting biomatter is prohibited by corporate accords, I can make an exception for you and the Vec. Oh, they got teleporters. Okay. So protect the clinic. It is shielded at the start of the mission, so that's probably going to be helpful. There's not as much acid around here as I might like. So, I'm trying to figure where I think would be good to potentially. I wonder how the Vec are going to handle the teleporters. Okay. Interesting. So... I think it's pretty compelling to spider stuff. It feels like we should spider things. But also I can just ignore this unit for right now. Maybe that's a better play. Because, like, I can shoot this thing with the tank. You know, we could like do that. Hit this for 3. Move the artillery unit to here. Spider it and then attack it so that it's coated in acid. You can just throw a big punch. You're still going to get hit, but only for 2 damage. Oh, well, you know what? This, I didn't think about it. This gets the time pod killed, though. What's the order of attacks? I could just move the combat mech over to here. Your attack does 1 damage. Yeah. Move the combat mech to here. Punch this thing. We're probably taking 8 grid damage if I do that. But also... I do kind of like it. Yeah, let's just get this off the table. That was a screw up, but I decided it was better to lose the 1 grid damage than spend my reset, and now that I've said that, it does seem wrong. Let's just not put up with that. So wait, how does this work? Well, okay, I teleport immediately. I don't get to perform an action. I think that makes this whole move really bad. I think that's a problem. Yeah, I'm going to use my reset there. Hold on. I was kind of hoping it was going to be a thing that happened. I could have checked the timer. A thing that happened at like a certain point on the enemy turn. Would have been nice. So what we can do instead is... Spider you. So you're firing 2 spaces away. It doesn't really matter. If I just do this, you become not a threat. Oh, I really wish I had 1 more point of movement. Okay, I did pick up Buildings Immune, right? No, I didn't. Alright, I think I'm better off using a bombing run to just kill this thing than I am walking over there. I'll leave myself in kind of a central position here. How are there still so many turns left? Okay, so you just want to move out of the way. You can trivially kill this thing. If I fire a normal bullet right here, both of the moths are completely disabled by that, which is embarrassing for them. But actually, this one's at 2 HP. Go and put that thing at 2 HP so it's killed by its own spore. And they're just going to spawn new leader class enemies on us on the penultimate turn. This difficulty is not joking. This is really, really harsh stuff. Oh, this thing just always has armor. Okay, well, I'm just going to get out of the way. Oh, and its attack is a little bit different. All right. That's intimidating, for sure. It's also definitely a thing that we could use against the enemies. Probably kind of a lot. When something is acided like that, I don't know if you saw the armor get crossed off. When something is afflicted by acid, any armor that it has is non-functional. Applies smoke and pushes 2 tiles. Okay, that's, I think, pretty unimpressive. I'm going to get my health back. And so, Disposal Site C or Containment Zone D. Knock mites off the mechs. There's a fair amount of water on that one. Yeah, I think I like this one. Protect the coal plant, take some damage. I wonder if the auto repair that Harold has will fix the mite problem. Let's go here, here, and like here. Okay. Did you just come out of nowhere? Okay, well, first things first. Just punching the starfish leader seems pretty good. The alpha starfish is only going to do 2 damage, so I could just tank that to clear the mites. And then this thing, what's the order of attacks? Yeah, this thing goes right away, so it'll do damage there, and it'll kill this thing before it gets to attack. Feels like saving a lot of buildings all at once. Or saving a lot of objectives all at once. Yeah. Alright. That's fantastic. That's extremely charming, the way they like leap out. Okay. Where's your attack landing? There? I kind of want to let the moth bump me. So let's just spider you. This one's attacking. So as things stand right now, this one's actually going to place itself on top of the enemy spawn, right? Yeah, I feel like I should allow it to do that. So I'm just going to move the spider to here. I guess I probably should have done that differently. Well, okay, if the spider's going to die either way, may as well have it die while doing combat. You can step over here and repair yourself clear of mites. Okay, very nice of you. Well, obviously it's easy enough to just spider this one. We can just get out of the way of the Nautilus. We don't even really have to worry about it. So now it attacks nothing and it blocks that spawn. I mean, sorry, it has 4 HP. I just kill it. Obviously. It is really, really nice to have the all of the bonus damage for one of your mechs unlocked. It makes so many problems so much easier to solve. Okay, what actually has to be dealt with here? You can be ignored. You can be ignored. How am I going to deal with this? What is the right way to deal with that? I guess bombing run only does 2 damage. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, why did I think that was going to kill it? I don't know. Whatever, it's fine. We're good. For some reason, I had it in my head that was going to make it die, so that I could move the artillery mech to that tile and push this thing into the acid instead. Whatever, it's fine. Alright, probably important to remember that the Nautilus Vec will not actually grappling hook itself to an empty wall. Alright. The Mosquito leader. We do not know about the Mosquito. Our sensors have picked up a Vec we've never encountered before. I fear it won't go down easy. Yeah, what is this? Smoke and web the target, preparing to whip it with a devastating attack that simply kill. Damage kill. Its damage is kill. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I'm gonna maybe stay back a little bit here. We don't have to put ourselves in position to allow this thing to attack us on the first turn. Alright, that is very doable. Okay, so. Nothing here is super low on health. That thing only has 5 HP though. If I drop a bombing run like through here, I could acid this thing to death. I think I'm just gonna tank the hit. Yeah. I wish I did have buildings immune on this. It would really make a difference. Okay. Is that better than just letting it deal 3 damage? Oh, it pushes the tile. It pushes the orthogonally adjacent tiles. Obviously I don't want to leave this in position, so that's not really going to do anything for me. I think I'm just stacking up damage right now. So I could... If I would rather not do this 3 damage, if I would rather change something up, I could instead just acid it. I think I'm going to do that. Okay, so now we only have to hit that thing with like basically any normal attack, and it dies. Okay, and it chose not to stop the tank from killing it. Okay. And then... Right, that seems like a winner. Oh, interesting. These things don't just die at the end of the turn. They only die if they actually do their attack. That's the first time we've ever seen that distinction be meaningful. Nope. Clicking is hard. There we go. Try to make things as awkward as possible for the enemies that are spawning back here. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about it, frankly. I mean... Sometimes you just want to repair something to death, you know? Alright, squad's feeling pretty powerful at this point. I feel like we've kind of gotten our deal online. So, 7 stars plus perfect reward. Due to your efforts, Commander, our success to failure ratio has reversed since your arrival. Permit detritus to share the fruits of that success with you. Fly over the target while dropping smoke. It's kind of whatever. You know, actually, you seem like you'd be great. So that was more about unlocking her in the hangar than... I don't think we're going to use her right now. Well, I mean... We could replace Ganymede, because I don't think Invulnerable is actually interesting, but she already has +1 reactor. Yeah, you know what? I think she's a boost over Ganymede. I was not intending to use her when I clicked on her. Standing on fire removes fire. And, ooh, that's cool. Heavy rocket fires a projectile that heavily damages the target and pushes adjacent tiles. 3 base damage. Smoke pellets. Damage and flip target. If target is killed, also crack adjacent. Wow. That's a cool weapon. The thing is, I actually really like the weapons we have. The only thing I would consider removing is the grappling hook, and we still actually use it all the time. Yeah, I think let's donate Ganymede, donate the smoke mortar, and just buy 3 reactors. And then, a thing's about to happen here, so let's figure out what we want to do with these reactors. I think I want to give 1 to Ralph for movement. Maybe another one for the building immune? And then, like, who wants 1 more? Yeah, that seems reasonable. So, now that we've done all 4 of the basic islands, all that's left is the Volcanic Hive. You can attempt the final mission at any point after securing 2 islands. The difficulty of the mission scales with the number that you've completed, so we have made the game way more difficult by going for 4, but I did want to actually, like, clear each island once, and, you know. Also, I was doing it for the content. With the Vec driven off the islands, you have a chance to wipe them out at their source. You are humanity's last hope. So, Volcanic Hive. I did the building immune thing before this fight because you'll see. There are reasons that it may matter. So, we're going to... Sure. This is, as you might imagine, not going to go exactly as simply as it might look. So here come the remote power pylons. These are our buildings, and I really, really don't want to destroy them. Also, here comes all this lava. Okay, so those environment tiles are just going to get completely deleted. I could set a bombing run right across here. I think let's spider, as ever. And then it's going to be really hard to stop this guy from doing the thing he intends to do. I do like that bonus move quite a lot. I mean, we're just going to eat some serious grid damage if I do this. But it is a pretty good setup play, I think. Alright, you're already... Yeah, like that. I should probably still kill you, though. Oops, I forgot to... You probably will not be surprised to hear that my intent was to move and then press the bombing run button, and I just totally forgot to do one of those 2 things. That's pretty bad. Okay, well that's irrelevant. This is actually fine. So we're going to move you out here. Yeah. Let's move you out here, throw a quick punch. I'm a tiny bit on fire. I've been more on fire than this. Keep blocking. And then if you just move to right here. I'm going to spider this so that we can cause a little bit of damage here. And this guy's just going to charge himself right into the lava, which is very helpful to me. Bye-bye. Okay, so victory in 2, huh? So the alpha crab here launches an artillery attack that hits 2 tiles. This is just going to drop you into the lava. All right. I am going to accept a tiny bit of lava on this mech. For the sake of efficiency. Alright, let's have... You know, I was going to repair Ralph, but actually I should totally just use the bombing run to finish this off. Yeah, let's just not deal with that. Oh, right. Quick move. Dude, Shenrong is amazing. Okay, wow. Y'all sure do love that ocean. Let's just take a moment and repair. And then, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're good. I don't have to do anything. I'm just gonna not really do anything. Okay, good news. We survived the fight. Bad news. Probably very predictable news, even to those of you who haven't seen this before. That's not actually the end of it. Incoming seismic activity indeed. Love to see a perfect cube of lava fall into the earth. Alright, sending down the remaining power pylons. Okay, hive size a little larger than expected. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. Deploying a Renfield bomb. Defend it while it primes, and it will destroy the hive. Take that, nerd. Okay, so we got to keep the Renfield bomb up. We only have 3 grid power remaining, so like that's a thing of concern. They're gonna make this a real nightmare. Yeah, maybe there don't have to be 6 Vec on the first turn. You know, that would be cool if that wasn't happening. Alright, some of these are ignorable. Well, sort of. Some of them are ignorable except for the fact that they literally, like, they're standing in the way. Okay, the bomb has 4 HP. So... what's the order of attacks? Alright. I can't let the bomb get hit by the Hornet Leader and then by this thing. We can just kill the Hornet Leader. That is absolutely an option that we have. Right, because now a combat mech punch is lethal. So this is pretty risky. I'm letting them drop me to 1 power and also to 1 health on the Renfield bomb. But I don't think I can prevent them from doing that. I'm going to grappling hook this thing so that the 2 fireflies shoot at each other. Oh, wait, hold on. When the rock falls, it doesn't delete the tile, does it? It would be really cool if that just became a hole. I think that's not how it works. No, okay. A shame. I was really hoping for that 15%. Okay. Alright, that could be a lot worse. That could be a lot worse. So, the artillery mech can rescue itself with a little bit of spider work. Oh, sorry. Tentacle. Right. I might need to order this a little bit differently. So you have to come over here and rescue. Yeah. Because we do have to move. I forgot about the tentacle stuff. So we'll push this guy into a position where he will, this time, charge directly into lava. And I wish I could move 1 more space, because I would love to stand here and then just bombing run this thing to death. But that not being an option, I guess I just punch. So, Scorpion Leader is massive, but can't actually do anything while, while hip deep in lava. And then also, it's on fire. Hooray! Yep, all alphas all the time. Okay, it's pretty rough. How do I make a win out of this? Am I just dead? Yeah, right? I am. Okay, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. So an artillery shot dropped right here, pushes the tank out of the webbing, pushes this thing off of shooting and onto a spawn. No, I'm still dead. Okay, wait. Different move. An artillery shot here pushes this thing to a position where it deals no damage and this thing to a position where it deals no damage. Then a combat mech dash punch kills the Alpha Scorpion. And the cannon mech has exactly enough movement to get here and pull this thing into the lava. Okay, that totally works. A big part of what made this complicated was that this guy being pushed forward, being pushed along the axis of his attack in either direction didn't actually prevent him from destroying two buildings, but this will work. Plus, it actually kills the Alpha Scorpion, which the other plans didn't. That said, this is going to leave us with a very large number of enemies. We still have 4 extremely dangerous enemies here. Win or lose, we're coming right down to the end of it. Okay. So only 3 of them are actually even trying to beat us. That is probably a win. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I'm not doing anything silly here, but I think we're good. Right, you walk around to here, and you punch this guy. You step off the line and just move this guy to the side. Right, we take some damage here. In case you're wondering why there are still spawns, even though it says victory in 1 turn, if your bomb gets destroyed, they send you a new one, but it adds extra turns to the timer because it takes time to go off. So if the bomb were to get destroyed on this turn, which it's not going to currently, then the spawns on this turn might matter. Sure. I think that's it, though. I think we're really good. Hooray! I can't believe I got a level up. The Renfield bomb is ready. I recommend you leave now. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, it took a little bit of doing, but I got there. Couple of false starts. And we definitely have enough coins to buy some new robots. Thanks to the valiant efforts of Ralph Carlson, Harold Schmidt, and Chen Rong, and also like other people. I do wish that they would include any pilot who actually did a mission with you. The Vec Hive has been destroyed, saving this timeline from ultimate doom. Humanity can now begin to recover from the destruction wrought by the Vec. Saved 36,000 lives on the island, which is not as many as we perhaps could have. Islands, plural. Total Earth lives saved, a few billion, whatever. Who's counting? So that is what a successful campaign of Into the Breach looks like. Part of that was just got a little bit better luck. I feel like the missions were maybe a little bit easier on us that time, and then also we found some very effective weaponry very early. But also, I would like to think that I played maybe a little bit better. Obviously, it's not ideal to have your power level all the way down to a single bar at the end of the battle, but the only point of life, this is true in every game really, the only point of life that really matters is the last one. All of the others are resources that you use to buy things. Sometimes those things are time, sometimes those things are focus, but if you're not spending them, you're just wasting them, effectively. So the credits are pretty short. We'll go ahead and sit through these and let all the people who should be credited get credited. I don't remember. We got a coin for actually winning the battle. I thought I remembered that there was a coin for each of the lengths of victory for a 2 island, a 3 island, and a 4 island, but I didn't see us get another reward there. So maybe I'm misremembering. In any case, we picked up an awful lot of coins. We did complete all 3 of the Riftwalker squad achievements. And when we jump to another squad here, we're going to have 3 new squad achievements in addition to all of the other stuff to work on. So it should be no problem for us to get enough coins to buy another new squad after that. In fact, we might already be there, thinking about the very large number of things that we did. The game definitely has like a pretty powerful snowball effect. If you can, on one island, hold out enough to do a perfect, the extra reward, not to mention the actual like rewards from the individual missions, but the extra perfect island reward makes it so much easier to push to another perfect. And then once you have 2 down, so that snowball is really valuable, but I do feel like you really start to like cap out in power if you're on the good train. You cap out in power around the end of the 3rd island. A 4th island, well, I don't know. I say that, but I guess we got like 6 reactors, 5 or 6 reactors on that final island, I think. And we did actually make use of every single one of them. So maybe I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. What I was going to say is I think a 3 island victory is actually usually easier than a 4 island victory. You get more powerful. The bugs get more powerful. It's probably true. It's probably the case that you gain less from the 4th island than the bugs do. I want to take... Okay, Chen's other level up ability was +1 move. She seems phenomenal. Technician did some work for us. I'm not gonna lie. But I think this version of Chenrong is like totally awesome. So, let's have a quick look at the squads we'll be opening up to. A few. So you can see if we pick, the only thing that's consistent about them is the special ability. They level up and they get 2 skills pulled from the random pool like everyone else. So even if you have a version of a time traveler that you don't love the stuff they've developed, you can just pick the blank and hope to roll better. I'm really happy with the way this one rolled though. All right, change squad. Let's see. We do in fact have 8 straight up. So these are the 5 new squads. The bomber mechs, the arachnophiles, the heat sinkers, absorb fire to power your weapons, the mist eaters. Airborne particles provide the material necessary for nanobots to repair these mechs, and cataclysm, armed with RST earth-shattering technology. I gotta be honest with you, I like the heat sinkers and the cataclysm team both sound very appealing. We just did a bunch of spider stuff. Also, I really dig the silhouettes of both of them. Let's start with the Cataclysm team. Got an achievement for buying a squad. So, let's go to the global thing here. Okay, there's a condition for having done a 2 and a 3 and a 4, not a condition for each one. Beat the game with 4 different squads. Beat the game with any 10 squads. Beat the game on hard. Interesting. It's interesting that winning on unfair doesn't unlock this. I guess we might scale it back to hard for the next game just to get the coin? That's really weird, though. Don't take building damage. Don't take mech damage. Earn 9 reputation for missions on a single corporate island. That's going to require you to really focus on the reputation rewards. Ooh, finish 3 islands without dropping below 4 grid power. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that on Unfair, honestly. Without powering a weapon modification. Yeah, some of this stuff feels like you would want to turn the difficulty down. This is probably pretty doable. Without equipping any new pilots or weapons, this could be done for sure if you're just fuddling all of your reactors into your existing stuff. Have an individual pilot fight the final battle 3 times. Okay, we're going to get this one on this run. Keep blocking Vec, keep rescuing people. And okay, so all the metagame stuff is stuff we don't even have to think about. It's just going to happen. All right, what's the deal with this squad in particular? Crack 10 tiles in 1 mission, drop 10 enemies into pits on 1 island, and destroy 20 mountains in 1 game. So we have our pitcher mech. Throws an adjacent unit for some damage, not a ton of damage. I'm assuming you can't throw them onto things, but yeah, that seems like it could have some use. The triptych mech. Okay, that's cool. Damage and flip target. Okay, so the seismic capacitor that we saw last game is actually the base weapon for this science mech. +1 damage, building immune. Okay, yeah, building immunity on this one seems like it might be actually really important. So that right there is what we're going to be trying to do when you come back next time. Next week, I think. Tuesday, probably. Cautiously, I'm going to say Tuesday. So that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you on Tuesday when we cause a cataclysm. Wait, I think we're supposed to be trying to prevent... Okay, you know what? What's a cataclysm between friends? It'll be great, I swear. We'll see you then.